Listen very carefully. If you're watching this right now, you're already ahead of 99% of people in this entire space. Because what's coming in the next 12 to 24 months is something almost nobody is prepared for. Not retail traders. Not influencers. And not even most crypto channels. While everyone is busy chasing meme coins, AI tokens, and celebrity pumps, institutions, central banks, and governments have already quietly made their move. And when the next phase hits, only 4 assets will run the rails of global money. And today, I'm going to show you which 4 they are. And why, in 2 years, you'll either thank me or hate yourself for skipping this video. Here's the crazy part. These 4 assets are not the ones blowing up on TikTok right now. They're not trending on Twitter. And they're not the ones with hype armies behind them. These are the assets being silently accumulated by the biggest banks on the planet, already moving tens of billions in real settlement volume, and positioned to become the backbone of digital money worldwide. The shift is already happening. The move toward a fully digital financial system isn't coming. It's happening right now. Stablecoin supply just passed 300 billion and continues to explode. More than 120 countries are launching CBDC pilots or going live between 2025 and 2026. And tokenized assets like treasuries, carbon credits, invoices, and institutional debt are scaling faster than anyone expected. And if you look beneath the surface of almost every single one of these real-world projects, you keep seeing the same 4 networks over and over again. Not because they're hyped, but because they actually work at global scale. Today. But here's what will change how you look at the entire market. Why these 4? Why not Bitcoin? Why not Ethereum? Why not Solana or the newest Layer 2? Let's break it down. Stellar. XLM. Is the people's rail. It never gets the spotlight, but it has quietly become the default for real-world money movement where speed, efficiency, and reliability matter. We're talking UN humanitarian payments, refugee cash assistance in war zones, disaster relief that cannot wait 3 days for the traditional banking system. In 2024 and 2025, Stellar moved hundreds of millions of dollars for governments and NGOs in places where regular banking simply fails. This is not speculation. This is live, operational infrastructure. Then we have XDC, the silent giant of global trade finance. This is the one institutions love precisely because retail barely notices it. Global trade finance is a $15 to $20 trillion market. And XDC was literally built for tokenized invoices, trade documents, and instant settlement between banks. Several major trade desks, including firms connected to Citi and UBS, already tested XDC infrastructure in 2025. And despite that, the market cap is still outside the global top 100. Think about that for a moment. Now come the 2 that make everything click. And one of them literally fought the SEC for 5 years. And one, HBAR, is the enterprise fortress. Hedera is governed by Google, IBM, Boeing, LG, Standard Bank, and more than 30 global corporations. It doesn't crash. It doesn't congest. And it delivers over 10,000 certified transactions per second. Consistently. Right now it is tokenizing carbon credits, supply chains, aircraft components, and ESG assets for some of the biggest companies on Earth. This is not retail gambling. This is enterprise-grade adoption happening in plain sight. And then, XRP, the king of liquidity. This is the asset everyone wrote off for years. The one that fought the SEC, won regulatory clarity, and came out with more than 1,000 institutional contracts globally. Ripple's payment corridors already move between $30 and $50 billion in real value per year. And most retail investors have absolutely no idea. Banks do not want hype. They want guaranteed final settlement in 3 to 5 seconds. Anywhere on Earth. With regulatory clarity. And XRP is exactly that settlement layer. Full stop. And here's the part nobody is talking about yet. These 4 assets, XRP, XLM, HBAR, and XDC, are not competing with each other. They are complementary pieces of the exact same global system that is being built right now. XRP is institutional liquidity and global settlement. XLM is retail money rails and humanitarian flow. HBAR is enterprise trust, tokenization, and compliance. XDC is trade finance, invoices, and the $20 trillion backbone of business-to-business payments. This isn't about one blockchain ruling them all. This is the foundation of the new financial internet. Specialized rails working together. Bitcoin will still be digital gold. Ethereum will still power DeFi. But the pipes that move real value across borders, 24/7, at global scale, those pipes are already being installed. And these 4 assets run them. This is no longer theory. This is already live in 2025. And almost nobody in retail sees it coming. So here's what you take away today. The winners of the next cycle won't be the loudest coins. They'll be the networks that became real-world infrastructure while everyone else was watching charts. If you want to go much deeper, actual documents, pilot programs, central bank reports, and live corridors, I built an entire free playlist called Inside the New Financial System. Click the playlist next. Don't be the guy in 2027 who says I watched that video and did nothing. See you inside.